the best barber joke.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Titus is an old-school barber. Today is certainly not one of his best days. He's just remembering the incident he had this morning with a client.
Hello, Mr. Perkins.
Hello, Barber. How are you?
Fantastic, today is a great day. What can I do for you?
Today, I want a special haircut.
No problem, we are here to serve you.
Thank you.
Just tell me what you want and I'll make it happen.
I was thinking, how about the length of the hair? It could be long on the left side and short, very, very short on the right. The crown? You can leave it bald, hairless at all. Back, it would be nice to have it with grooves, like a wheat field. Oh, and, in front, I want it with a geometric shape. Let's say triangles, just remember a Halloween pumpkin.
Titus is taken by surprise with such an unusual description.
Well, Mr. Perkins, that's really a very unusual request. Are you sure that's what you want?
Mr. Perkins abandons his sardonic smile and yells.
Well, you tell me! Miserable! That's how you left me last month!
Understandably, Titus is badly short-tempered. With zero tolerance, he is reaching nirvana grumbling.
Give a dog a bad name and hang it. Every day I break my back working here just to get this.
Immersed in such thoughts, the sound of the door tells him that a client has arrived.
How are you, Mr. Barber? I hope you're having your best day. Today is also a very special day for me. Tomorrow, my girlfriend and I are going to celebrate our anniversary. So I've taken today to prepare everything. I want to beautify myself for her now and, in the afternoon, I will go to a jewelry store to buy her the best jewel I can afford.
Titus isn't really paying attention to Alan's words. He intensely desires to vent all his anger on something or someone. With an awkward snicker, he remembers that today is the day of his son's home lesson, so he shouts to summon him.
Waldo, good for nothing! Come here right now!
Little Waldo rushes to the call. He is aware of his father's bad temper and does not wish to exacerbate it. Meanwhile, Alan watches with curiosity the scene that is unfolding.
Yes, Father, here I am available to learn from your wisdom.
With a Prussian attitude, Titus gives orders to all present.
Friend, please take a seat. Waldo, bring the sharpest straight razor you can find. Today, I'm going to give you an exam.
With noticeable trembling in his hands, little Waldo searches through the razors and takes the blade that, in his opinion, will be more appropriate for his father.
You're going to start by shaving him.
Just having started, Titus is already dissatisfied with his son's performance. Without believing in half measures, he gains momentum to slap hard the boy. Being Waldo quite agile, he manages to avoid it, but Titus' hand continues its journey and crashes directly against Alan's cheek, leaving an obvious red mark. Alan is too shy to utter any words against Titus, so he stoically endures his pain and only expresses,
Don't worry, it was nothing, it doesn't hurt at all.
Waldo continues his work. Not quite sure what to do, he puts the blade on Alan's neck. This simple gesture is the perfect opportunity for Titus to act. Being a faithful follower of the postulate that to spare the rod is to spoil the child, he rubs his hands with vigor and leaps out at the boy to slap him even more strongly. Waldo, again, shows his agility and, again, Titus' hand lays tenderly on Alan's other cheek. The blow is so strong that it causes the chair to rotate several times. Since Alan's cheek has become numb, he is not sure if he has lost any of his teeth. Trying by all means to hide the pain that gnaws at him, he projects the best of his smiles and, with a barely intelligible voice, says,
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! They're coming in through the back door! Oh no!
It's just then when the phone rings and Titus goes to answer it. Little Waldo sees here the opportunity to end his ordeal, so he leaves the neck area and starts cutting Alan's hair. Eager to finish his work before his father returns, but, scared out of his wits, Waldo moves the blade very awkwardly. To his greatest misery, he gives so much force to his movement that he slashes Alan's ear. Already practically unconscious, Alan doesn't even bother to check his condition. He raises both his hands against the creature, looks directly into Waldo's eyes, and says,
Child! Throw that ear away! No, much better, kick it and hide it under that chair. If your father finds it, he will for sure leave us, you and me, as dead as a doornail.